All right, guys. It's gonna work. I'm going to work. Listen. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work. Yeah, I'm going in late. Normally, I would leave at 8:15. I'm leaving at 9:15. So I'll do 10 to 1. Do 3 hours. So I'm gonna work. See, I'm still gonna work. I want to go to work. Why do you think I got up at 6 o'clock this morning for? Because I want to go to work because it boosts my morale, my confidence. So I'm gonna work. It's going to work. Of course, I'm going to work. Of course, I'm not skiving. I've got to wait 14 days on the electric. I've got to wait 14 days on the electric for it to cooling off period. But they didn't tell me that yesterday, did they? They didn't tell me about that yesterday. So I can't top up for 14 days, and I won't get me £54 credit to 14 days. And the electric won't go off in 14 days. So at least I know now. Well, why didn't they tell me about it yesterday? I'm getting confused here. So I'm going to work now. I'm not skiving. Look, it's good for my CV. I'm learning new skills. I'm gaining work experience. I'm working on a till, doing cash payments and card payments. Yeah. When people bring in stuff, you do gift aid, fill in a gift aid form. So if you bring in some donations, I say, excuse me, are you gift aided? Let me take your surname and postcode. Then I put the stickers on the back and put them in the gift aid part. If they're not gift aided, they're going in the other part. I learn new skills. I work on the till. It's only 3 hours on the till. I chat nice to the customers. I've got to wait 14 days. Didn't know about it. Yeah, I do till work. I work on the till. Yeah. I work on the till. No, what I do, I do till work. I work on the till. What you do, you put £5.99 men's subtotal. If you buy some socks, £2, that's another £2 men's. If it's a vase, £5 brick and brack. Then you press. What you do, you put £5.99 in men's jumper, £2 in. You put £2 in and press men's. Then you press £3.99 bric a brac. Then press subtotal. If it's card, you put it through the card machine. If it's cash, put it through his cash. Right. I actually work on the till. I worked on the till from another charity, February, March, April, May. Got 4 months worth. Now I'm working for another charity, working on the till. So next year I can get a job working in a shop. This is going to get me a job in the future. I'll probably do 1 year, 2 years worth of voluntary work, but it'll look good on my CV. It'll look good on my CV as a volunteer. Oh, you worked for the last 2 years as a volunteer? Yeah. I know how to do. I might work for Tesco's or Asda or whatever. I might work in a bank because I'm good with maths. I don't know. I'm trying to better my life. Look, I'm 12 and a half months. 12 and a half months, no buckets. I've not had a bet since October 2022. Right? I'm 12 and a half months clean. 12 and a half months, no buckets. Well, 12 months and 3 weeks, no buckets. It's nearly 13 months, no buckets, right? So I don't need to worry about me gambling. I don't need to worry about it. And I will be going to McDonald's this afternoon, about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'll have a Philly cheeseburger, Big Mac, toffee apples, all sorts. So yeah, so I don't gamble now. And what I'm doing now, instead of sitting around, I don't want to do the same shit as last year, sit around and do fuck all. Because when I get bored, lonely, and depressed, when I get bored, lonely, and depressed, I turn to the alcohol. Right? Right. I turn to the alcohol. 'Cause I'm bored, lonely, and depressed, being stuck indoors. But now I can go to work today and do 3 hours. Then when I come back, I feel happy and cheerful, and my mind's great. I go to McDonald's, enjoy my burgers. Um, so yeah, so working, there's so many positives. I make new friends at work. I get work experience. I learn new skills. I speak to the customers. I make money for the charity. I sell raffle tickets. I do gift aid. I do the till work. I always top on. I always top up on the books. Everything's got a 14-day date. Everything gets reduced. 14 days books come back. You put new ones in, the DVDs, and so yeah. So I'm learning new skills. But let's fast forward to a year's time. The last year on my CV, it's been voluntary work, good references, good reports, trusting, reliable. He's got a few problems in his life, but he works hard. I'm not sitting in the house all fucking day, right? Right, over this electric thing. I'm going to work. Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me now, right? And if you're new to me channel, I've got a condition called TMAU, fish odor syndrome. One day I stink of fish, and another day I stink of shit. Some people smell it, some people can't. Fish odor syndrome is misunderstood, and it's very unpleasant. People don't like it. People think I haven't washed. Nothing to do with hygienic. Some people smell it, some people can't. I was diagnosed by Sheffield University in 2005. Right, one of the 5 great guys plus one. They know somebody what worked at the university in 2005. If I never had fish odor syndrome (TMAU), I would have worked all my life. It's not my fault. I'm stuck on benefits. Right, I've gone through low confidence. I have to wash my arse in the sink sometimes, and my armpits in the sink. I can fill a room up within 10 minutes. Some people smell it, some people can't. I have to wash my arse in the sink. It's the only way for me to keep myself clean. Look, I don't use toilet paper. I do what's best for me. If washing my arse in the sink with soap and water and keeping myself clean that way, it's better. Because 1990s, when I used to work, they used to call me into human resources. We've had a few complaints that you coming to work. Are you washing yourself? Yeah. Well, we've had so many complaints. So I must have been stinking so bad for them to make a load of complaints. They thought I want washing. And they said, if you don't clean your act up, you're going to get the sack. Nothing to do with bad hygienic. It was a medical condition. But I didn't get diagnosed until 2005. So I went through a lot of shit in the 90s, and I lost a lot of confidence. And I've been on benefit system for a long time. I admit that. No fault of my own. I didn't know any difference. And what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to better my life. I've packed in the gambling. I'm 12 and a half months, no bookies. I'm trying to do a bit of voluntary work to boost my mental well-being. I'm not stuck at home drinking alcohol every day. You know what I mean? I'm trying to better my life. I know I've got a few problems. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I do mistakes in life. And I do a lot of mistakes when I'm drunk. I admit that. I won't be the first and I won't be the last. But what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to better my life. Right? I'm not skiving off work. I want to go to work. I want to prove that I can work. I don't want to let TMAU get in the way, but it does get in the way. I'm not let it bother me. I need to. My confidence is that fucking low. I'm trying to build up my confidence. When I've done 3 hours, I come home feeling great, positive. My mind's great. I've contributed. I've made the charity money. It's I'm helping other people. It's not about me. You've got to think about others. If I'm going to do 3 hours worth, then the other staff can do other jobs. Then they can get things done. Then they make the charity work better. They can make more money, and it's going to help people in the future. The money's going to help people in the future who's worse off than me. Got to think yourself lucky. There's always somebody worse off than us. Got to think yourself lucky in life. Appreciate what you have in life, not what you haven't. I might have a hidden disability. I mean, sometimes I'm going to walk around stinking of fish and stinking of shit. How would you feel if you had it? If you had that condition where you got fish breath, you can fill a room within 10 minutes, and you went through with low confidence in life. Yeah. I mean, how would you feel having that condition to live with? I'm going to live with this condition. I accept it. I wake up positive and cheerful. Right? I'm trying to better my life. Look, I've gone through life with no confidence and being stuck on the benefit system because I didn't get any open support or anybody. I've got to help myself to get on in life. I've got to start from the bottom and work myself way up to the top. And I'm going to work hard. If I only do 3 hours, it's better than nothing. If I don't do 3 hours, then the staff's got to come on the till. If I go on the till for 3 hours, then the staff can do other jobs. They can sort out the stuff and put stuff in the shop to sell. It's teamwork. There's a bunch of staff. If I'm not there, they've got to go on the till. If I say to them, "Oh, I'll do the till work," they can sort out the clothes, put a price on them, put them in the shop. Then the shop will sell more stuff. The charity will make more money. We all contribute to it. I'm not making any money out of it. It's voluntary work, but it looked good on my CV. If only just 2 days a week, but it's hard to stay. I've got 45 minutes to get ready, so I am going to work. Yeah, I'm not skiving. No. Well, let's have another cup of tea. Let's have another cup of tea. I'm off to work. I'm off to work. Look, I've got to stay positive. I'm going to wait 14 days. But why didn't they tell me about? No, yesterday. I phoned them up yesterday, didn't I? I did, didn't I? Yeah. I phoned them up yesterday, didn't I? Tell them that there's no electric on the meter. They didn't tell me about the 14-day cooling off period. I've got to wait 14 days to top up. I can top up after 14 days online with a debit card. I've got to wait 14 days. They didn't tell me that. They told me about it this morning. So I know where I stand now. I ain't going to worry about it. So let's get me positive head back on. Let's get ready for work. Let's get ready for work. Let's get ready for work. Come on. So I'm trying to better my life. This time next year, I can work into retail. I can get off the. This is what I would love to do in the future. I'd love to sign off the benefit system and get a proper job. And I can say, look, I can say to people, don't use your disabilities as a disadvantage. I might have fish shoulder syndrome, and it's always got in the way, but this time it hasn't. I've overcome the fish shoulder syndrome. I've got myself a job. I've got myself off the benefit system. I say, look, I've had disabilities with fish shoulder syndrome. I stink of fish and stink of shit, but I still got a job in the end. I'm not stuck. I'm not staying on the benefit system. I don't want to stay on the benefit system, mate. All my family worked. I want to work, even if I've got fish shoulder syndrome. I'm not sitting on my arse on YouTube. Do you think I want to sit on YouTube day in, day out? I'm sitting on YouTube all day. I don't mind doing YouTube in the evenings and that, and in the morning, but I want to work, man. I'm not. I've spent 12 years on YouTube doing fuck all. It's time to get a fucking proper job in the future, but I've got to start. Look, I've got no qualifications. I've got no work skills or no work history, so I can't get a proper job, right? So if I do voluntary work in the next year or two, I will have work history. I will have some skills. I will have a CV with jobs on what I've done. And that's going to get me into work in the future. I might even get a driving job for the charity. That's what I'm asking for. Any driving jobs. Get a nice van, pick up the bags. So, well, I'm off to work, man. I'm not skiving. So get in there, lads. Everything's positive. Get in. It's 4 times positive. Yeah, I might go out tomorrow to Swansea with a bag of beer. Fuck it. I'm not back at work till Tuesday, but I'm doing some hours today, so I can drink tomorrow. I'm not working Sunday. So get in here. I'm off to work. I'm off to work. And it's 4 times better.